What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back for the first time in a while with some Rufus Wainwright and his 1998 self-titled album. Thank you again to Yvonne. And the next track is Millbrook, which sounds like a place name, maybe a surname. It definitely sounds like a proper noun, and in that regard, without any additional context, I'm not sure how to take it. So yes, my best guess is that this is a town or a city or maybe a school, something like that. So let's see what I can pick up on a first listen. This is Rufus Wainwright. The track is Millbrook, and it's from his 1998 self-titled album.
The boys and girls of Millbrook are on the train from New York, wearing new hats, shooting the shit deep in the heart of Dutchess County, Bounty, and all the evening breakdowns will soon be washed from their hands the next very day as they make way, eating the apple to the chapel. Holy, don't even try, they'll get away with murder, sure as the rain washes away and brings thunder. Oh, tell me, can you see the gentle tower rising over the pines out of a book, Zion mistaken for the state of Millbrook.
Is that it? Ooh, that's a short one. Like a minute and a half? Okay, so over 2 minutes, but definitely on the shorter end. And yeah, like when it started, the first couple seconds, I was like, oh, it almost has like a Baroque feel to it. And I do think that was one of the flavors. But within a few seconds, and for most of the duration, it felt like a movie tune or a show tune, like a song from a musical from like the 1940s or 50s or something. It definitely had a throwback sound. So again, a little bit of a chamber music Baroque sound, but even more so a mid-20th century musical theater type of sound to it. His voice, very compelling again, but it had this theatricality to it on this one, more so than on the previous tracks on the album, at least to my ears and brain. And yeah, I do think it is a place, I mean, in seemingly somewhere in New York, and like Dutchess County, I think that is a real county, and you know, sort of this image of the kids on the train, and they're gonna get away with murder, and yeah, it feels like this maybe comes from an autobiographical place. The idea, it's like a memory of when he was young, and you know, part of this, I don't know, like a school visiting somewhere in New York City, you know, maybe a field trip, or maybe it's like, you know, a boarding school where, you know, the kids are coming from various places and going to the school. Maybe, again, Millbrook isn't a school per se, but a town where these school kids, boys and girls are referenced, are, again, taking some excursion. So it feels like we're getting like a scene painting, not so much of a full narrative with like a beginning, middle, and an end. But yes, it's like, it was still very vivid, and, you know, the idea of kids, you know, excited to go somewhere, or maybe, you know, like far from home, and thus kind of like a little bit away from the authority structure that normally, you know, has them in some sense like in conformity, and thus again the idea that maybe they're going to get away with murder, which I'm not inclined to interpret that line literally, more the idea that they can misbehave a bit, they can act up or goof off a little bit, and because it's this extra local experience, they might not face the repercussions they normally would were they in class or all with their parents and so on. So yeah, I do wonder about the source of this one, and definitely an interesting tune sonically, and already we've had some variety over the first few songs, but it does seem again like the piano or a keyboard of some kind is a very central element of this album, if not his music more generally. And again, he does have a very nice voice. So let me know what you think of this one, and I will see you next time. Peace.